There's a reason that your sales floor feels heavy right now. 4 years ago, when COVID hit, the world turned upside down. And all of a sudden, every single car that came off the truck was gold. And when you look at it, people were lined up to buy cars. And the grosses, they were incredibly easy. Your team was having $20,000 months without even breaking a sweat. Now, the music stopped. The market's normalized. COVID's gone. And so is the easy money. And some of your very best people are staring at the board and looking and wondering, do they still got it? And here's the truth. They didn't lose their talent, but they did overspend their confidence. And nobody has showed them how to rebuild that account. I'm Chris Hunsicker, and this is the Dealership War Room. Leadership Fire, 7 minutes, built daily, fueled intentionally, and delivered relentlessly. And today, we're going to dive into how you can start absolutely rebuilding those confidence bank accounts in yourself, in your team, and anyone in your dealership. Dr. Nate Zinzer calls confidence a psychological bank account. It's the sum of every thought that you think about yourself and your ability. So every time you replay a win in your mind, every time you recognize effort that you've put forth, every time you visualize progress, that's a deposit. Every time that you replay a mistake, doubt your skill, or compare yourself to someone else, you're making a withdrawal. And during COVID, most salespeople, they built their confidence on circumstance and not on competence. And when the phones were ringing and the grosses were fat, the deposits came easy. But when the tides went out, it's like Warren Buffett used to say, whenever the tide goes out, you find out who's swimming naked. And that's exactly what happened to your people. So what do great leaders do? They double down on rebuilding everybody's confidence bank account. Let's break this down dealership style. Number one, filter for past successes. This is the beginning of building their confidence bank account. Every salesperson has wins that they forgot about, great months that they had, deals that they turn around, customers that they saved. They've just forgotten about it. It's not in their memory. Your job, get them, sit them down, have them write down all those wins, stack them up on top of each other, and then get them to really feel what it was like to have that confidence, to feel those wins. You cannot doubt your skills while you're remembering excellence. And your job as a leader is to constantly remind them, show them, bring them back to this idea. They didn't luck their way into success. They earned it, and they earned it by paying a price. And your job as a leader is to help them figure out what that price was and how to pay it again today and not just in the past. Number two, make constructive deposits in the present. Confidence isn't built in the huddle. It's built in the reps. And every time your sales consultants are out there doing a walk around, handling a hard customer, overcoming an objection, and especially taking that tough phone call that they would have dodged and avoided, those are micro deposits. And you want to get your team to start celebrating every single one of those wins as often as you can. That's the power of catching people doing things right, finding those small wins, and helping your team make those consistent deposits so they're always building up that account. Coach them to celebrate progress and not perfection. As the Stoics would say, the obstacle is the way. That's what you're looking for. And every hard customer, every difficult rep, it compounds the interest on their bank account. It increases their confidence, not just now, but you'll be able to draw on that in the future. And let's dive into the third step. We've looked at the past, we looked at the present. Step three is the future. Invest in the future. Confidence grows when you see yourself becoming the person who you want to be. Every time that you go through, you want to teach your team to visualize closing with excellence. See the person, feel the pace, look at the handshake so that it becomes absolutely real as you can help them mentally rehearse. Zinzer calls this winning the first victory, that before you go to war for that deal, you win it first inside your head. That mental rehearsal deposits confidence in a future bank account. So in the future, when you need it, it's there for you to withdraw. And don't forget this, confidence and competence grow together. You can't think your way into confidence. You have to train your way there. So every daily action, every phone call, every walk around, every morning huddle is either a withdrawal or a deposit. And great leaders, elite leaders, teach their people to always be looking at what's my balance sheet and where's my account. So now let's cross the execution bridge. Let's turn insight into action. And here's today's challenge. I invite you to take this morning, before you walk into the dealership. I want you to write down 3 deposits that you can make today. Maybe it's catching someone doing something right. Maybe it's just celebrating a small win. And maybe it's reminding yourself or someone on your team of a mountain that they've already climbed and they forgot how good they used to be. So go ahead, really become obsessed with finding ways to make deposits today because confidence doesn't show up when things are easy. Confidence shows up when you get very intentional about keep making deposits when everybody else gives up and turns to complaining and whining and looking at the market. No, refocus, put your eyes on your team, look at their confidence bank account, and become absolutely excellent at building those up. Confidence isn't luck, it's leadership. The old market, it created order takers. This new one is going to forge professionals. And you have the ability to absolutely affect your bank account and that of your people one deposit at a time every single day as you go through. Now, if you see a real need to get good at this, then please text confidence to the number that you see on the screen and download our AI execution bot. That'll absolutely help you dial in red belt level ninja style execution around building confidence in yourself and your team. And I think you're going to absolutely love it. Stick with us for the rest of the week because the whole week we're going to look at how do you build confidence in yourself and a team so that you're no longer ideally suited to compete in a market that no longer exists, but you can actually dominate this market with all of its problems, all of its challenges, and all of its struggles because you're building an elite level of confidence in an elite team. So with that, go out today, create some leadership fire, and I'll see you tomorrow in the dealership war room.